All right, class is back. Okay, so I made a little YouTube short I want to talk about, and it was basically the harsh reality of self growth, right? Improving yourself, whether that's through self help books, therapy, meditation, yoga, whatever it is, right? We do all this work to improve ourselves, and although it seems like it's going to be easy and glamorous and everything is just positive and it's butterflies and smiles, the reality is you're going to have a lot of loss. There's going to be some sacrifice, right? Whenever there's, a give, there's a take, right? There's always the good and the bad of everything. So the first thing is, let's talk about it with like friends, family, people around you, right? Now you do all this self work. You present yourself new. Everyone isn't ready for that. So you're gonna lose friends, family relations. Let's talk about it with like friends, right? You'll have some friends, and these friends will basically, like I talked about before, they'll just kind of use you for your energy. You'll vent to them, you'll complain to them, you'll tell them about all the bad parts of your relationship, all the bad parts of your career, all of your frustrations, and they'll use that energy to feel better about themselves. Like, okay, I'm not happy, but at least I'm not as bad as so and so. They'll keep you in that box. Now, then, when you improve yourself, you put in the work, you do everything it takes to get to the next level. Now they look at it as you're out of that box. So now you're holding a mirror up to them, saying, "Hey, here's all the stuff you could have accomplished if you weren't busy, needing me as a crutch to complain about my life, right?" So there's that part of it, right? You're gonna lose out on the fake friends because the more you improve yourself, the more that other people expose who they truly are. Were they really supportive, or did they just like you where you were? Did they just like to listen to you complain, and that was the trauma bond, right? Now you improve and it kind of makes them feel like, okay, well, why are you changing all of a sudden? Now I'm gonna start to resent you, right? Now, as far as family goes, every family dynamic is different. Now, a lot of the time, family is like, when you're born into a family, you're born into technically a hierarchy. Elders up here, younger generation down here, other younger generation beneath them down here, right? There's kind of a certain role everyone plays. So let's say, for instance, you want to improve and you're the first one to go to therapy. So you bring this up to your family, like, hey, I got a therapist. Now, instead of saying, okay, this is awesome, you're introducing something new to this structure, they're looking at it as, okay, well, are you trying to say I'm crazy? Are you trying to say that all of us are crazy and you have the hidden ingredient, right? So there's that resentment, because what happens is, in people's minds, they're assigned a certain role, right? I have a friend who his dad was saying something to him and his dad was wrong. But his dad's defense was, I'm the dad. You need to listen to me. And his whole thing was like, but in this instance, you're wrong. The hierarchy doesn't matter when it's right or wrong or information, right? So a lot of time you present something new thinking, hey, like, I'm breaking a generational curse. I'm bringing a tool for something that's going to benefit generations to come. But people in their assigned roles in their mind, they're like, who do you think you are to tell us you know better, right? So there's going to be some resentment. You're going to lose out on some of that. And that's the headache that comes with self growth, right? I think what happens is we get like a lot of what gets packaged and advertised to us is all the fun stuff. Like, man, I'm going to get in these courses, I'm going to take these classes, everything is going to be good. And the reality is, you could lose out on friends that expose themselves, family that exposes themselves. It could be your romantic partner that's been secretly competing with you for years. And you start to better yourself, and they're like, wait a minute, I can't keep up. So they'll sabotage the relationship. So a lot of what I talk about is like stuff I've seen or stuff I've been through. So I think definitely I want to say on my journey, because healing is a forever thing, right? It's always, there's always gonna be a part of me that is gonna be, doing self improvement, working on myself. But one thing I've kind of seen with my friends, myself, is you miss out on a lot, or a lot of things fall off as you rise to the top. So I hope that this little kind of TED talk helped out.